wave 1 high breakout entry. Basically that's the where we take the BTST, buy today sell tomorrow, and immediate next day if you see the JCAR rallied nearly 20%. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's session, let's discuss about Elliott Wave 3 strategy. First, let's quickly understand why Wave 3 is very important while we doing analysis or taking any trades in equity or any other asset. Let's say Wave 1 is always a tricky wave. In Elliott Wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which we see that wave 1 is very tricky. It comes with a long accumulation, a sideways action with a up move. And then wave 2 is impulsive correction, or you can consider immediate correction. And then wave 3, we get two types of entry in wave 3, which is very impulsive move or very trendy move. We get it in wave 3, or basically a two rallies we get most of the times like this. This is the entire zone is a wave 3. Then wave 4 is a again consolidation correction zone. It will take 10 to 15 days a month correction. Then we get a wave 5, which is just a small up move. So if you look at this entire zone, this we call it as a wave 1, which is very tricky. This is basically we call it as a smart money entry zone. If you observe this entire location here, let's say if any institution wants 500 crore liquidity at the bottom, so they can't put the entire amount as a single order. So they need to keep the stock accumulation for couple of days or weeks so that they can collect the partial liquidity on day-to-day basis. So that's the reason wave 1 is a tricky wave. It's very difficult to identify. If the stock at the bottom, it will keep on accumulating. Then how do we know wave 3 is starting? After completion of wave 2. Wave 2 takes up to 6 days correction, which is immediate correction. I'll show you of examples and scanner also, how to execute the scanner also. Today's strategy, which I have built a wave 3 setup, in this it's all rule based. We need to have a 6 days correction here, maximum 6 days. It can be 2 days, it can be 3 days, it can be up to maximum 6 days correction. Then we expect the wave 3. Okay, this is entire zone which you see, this we call it as a wave 3 zone. So in wave 3 basically we get two types of entry. One is wave 1 high breakout. As soon as it gives a breakout of the wave 1 high, we get the entry. And the second one is wave 3 continuation, which is extension of the wave 3. So these two entries we basically look for BTST. Again, I'm repeating, in today's strategy we use the Elliott Wave 3 for BTST, buy today sell tomorrow, and we expect immediate next day 3% to 20%. Okay, this is the returns we expect with the BTST concept of Elliott Wave 3. After wave 3 is over, we get the long consolidation correction. This is it will take a correction of up to 20 days, up to 1 month, sometimes 2 months also. Then wave 5 is it's a small up move, basically where the public will take the entry, and majority of us who follows this wave 3 setup, we basically ignore this wave 5 zone. So this is how the pattern is created in many stocks. I'll show you the examples. We always target only wave 3. So we trade either wave 1 high breakout entry, that is the where wave 3 is started. That's a first beginning zone, and the next is wave 3 extension entry. We basically enter at the a pullback in wave 3. Again, within 6 days of correction, we get a one more breakout in wave 3, that is called wave 3 extension trade. So two BTST trade, one is wave 1 high breakout entry and wave 3 extension entry. So now let's discuss through examples. We'll understand more in detail. So I'll take a couple of examples which have been taken through wave 3 setup. Let's say I'll take first stock called Vimta Labs. Now, if you see the Vimta Labs chart, right, let me show you where exactly the wave 3 has started and what are the conditions I keep to identify the wave 3. So first thing is that stock should, do the accumulation phase. It must be in the accumulation phase. Entire this zone is at the accumulation phase. After that, that stock should give a one rally. You can see here, from here to here, there is a rally. And the correction should be over within 6 days of time. Here we got only 4 days correction. This you can consider as a within 6 days correction over. Then it should give a breakout of the wave 1 high. Exactly, here we got the wave 1 high breakout. So as soon as the wave 1 high breakout is done, we take the entry at the closing time, which is basically 3:15 to 3:30. Last 15 minutes is a crucial zone for us to take the wave 3 entry. And you can see immediately that stock has rallied next day 16%. In 2 days, the stock has rallied around 23%. but we don't want the 23% return. We want immediate next day, which is above 3% up to 20%. Any return is fine for us. So this is how we identify the wave 3 stock. Now the question is, is there any way we can scan all the 3000 plus stocks to reach such kind of a patterns? Definitely we have a scanner, and we can download the results and do the backtest also. So before moving to the scanner, I'll take few more examples, and I'll also show you how I integrated the price action logic along with the volume and indicator logic to identify the proper wave 3 trades. So let me take more example. I was taking JCarb. Okay, JCarb, if you see few months back, exactly this particular zone, if you observe, first we want accumulation phase. Exactly this is a zone which is the stock is accumulating. So after this, I have integrated the wave 3 through Bollinger Band. Okay, the leading indicator called Bollinger Band. Why I integrated through Bollinger Band? Because I have tested many indicators. I have tried to connect the wave 3 scanner to identify the wave 3 stocks, but other indicators has failed to meet the criteria of wave 3. Then when I done through Bollinger Band, it was perfect. Accurately I'm getting the results through scanner. Now the first logic of Bollinger Band what I have kept is, in last few days back, it has to trade at least a one candle below the lower Bollinger Band. Exactly this zone you can see trading below the lower Bollinger Band. After that, the stock should give a breakout and it should trade above the upper Bollinger Band. Exactly this zone which you see, it's trading above the upper Bollinger Band. So after trading above the upper Bollinger Band, it should come for the correction, and that correction should be over within 6 days, maybe 2 days, 3 days, or maximum up to 6 days the correction should go over. Then we should get a breakout of the wave 1, whatever the wave 1 is created, right? Above that high there must be a breakout. So we get the entry exactly after giving a breakout of the wave 1 high, which is exactly this particular zone. When you see this kind of an action in any stock, volume also should behave accordingly. For example, when you see there is a wave 1 volume, in the bottom you can check there is a wave 1 volume. Exactly, volumes also giving a breakout of the wave 1 high. Price also should give a breakout and volume also should give a breakout. So both are confirmed. Then we call that level as a wave 1 high breakout entry. Basically that's the way we take the BTST, buy today, sell tomorrow, and immediate next day if you see the JCarb, it's rallied nearly 20%. Immediate next day it rallied 20%. This is how we identify the opportunities in wave 3. If I take a few more stocks, Tata Invest, let's say Tata Invest, we want above 3%, any profit is fine. You can see Tata Invest also same levels which is trading. If you observe, this entire zone is the accumulation zone. That is what we want. Then it should give a breakout of the upper Bollinger Band. The first logic is minimum one candle should trade below lower Bollinger Band, that we can see here, and it should give a breakout of the upper Bollinger Band. Exactly, it given a breakout. And with wave 1 high breakout entry, basically that's the way we take the BTST, buy today, sell tomorrow, and immediate next day if you see the JCarb, it's rallied nearly 20%. Immediate next day it rallied 20%. After that the correction should be over within 6 days. Yeah, you can see here, in 2 days the correction is over and we got a breakout. Exactly, we got the breakout. So here, where we expect our wave 3 entry, exactly the closing of this candle, which is last 15 minutes before market closing. So here we take the entry, and if you observe, next day Tata Invest is rallied 12%. We want around 3%, 5%, we can take a exit. And after rallying 12%, as I said, like in basically, wave 3 is a very powerful wave. We get two types of entries. One is wave 1 high breakout, that's the very beginning stage of wave 3, and extension, the wave 3 will expand. So that's we get the wave 3 expand entry or wave 3 extension entry, I call it. So here you can see after wave 1 high breakout entry was done here, then it got expanding exactly at this location which you see, we got a one more breakout. So again, if you observe, immediate next day, if we, this is the expanded entry, immediate next day the stock has sold 5.5%. So this is how we can easily identify the wave 1 high breakout entry and wave 3 extension entry. Yesterday also there was a trade Oil India. You can see Oil India, same logic which I just mentioned. If you observe the stock behavior, it was accumulating for so many days. I mentioned in last few days the stock should trade below the lower Bollinger Band. Exactly, it's trading below the lower Bollinger Band first time, and the stock should give a breakout of the upper Bollinger Band. Exactly in this location it's giving a breakout of the upper Bollinger Band, and it should give a correction, and it should over, the correction should over within 6 days. 1 2 3 4 5 6 days correction is over, and we got a breakout here. You can see we got a breakout, and this is a trade which we try to take the entry at the closing, and immediate next day the stock has shot up 4.4%. This is a heavyweight stock, it's in derivative, so it shot up 4.4%. Then again, as I mentioned, like this is a wave 1 high breakout entry which is on 13th Jan, and again yesterday there is a wave 3 extension entry. If you see, yesterday the stock has given a wave 3 extension entry and stock has shot up 6% today. And if you observe here also, the volumes also should give a breakout. That is how we get the confirmation institutions are aggressively investing in that stock when the price goes up. They are not exiting, they are interested in adding more quantity when the price shooting up. Now the question is, how can I identify wave 3 stock in large, mid, small and micro all together? If you see, there are 3000 plus stocks is trading. So which stock is qualified wave 3 logic today? How can I identify such stocks? For that, we have a scanner. I have built the scanner in charting. I'll go to the charting dashboard and I'll go to the scans. In the scans, if you see, I have built a scanner name called wave 3. If you see in the third list, yeah, here it is, W3. W3 means wave 3, I call it. One single click, scanner get executed, and today if any stock meets the wave 3 criteria, the stocks will appear here. And also the best part is we can download CSV and we can check last 9 months data, last 1 year, 2 years, we can check the data. Let's say I'll download the CSV and let's see if any stock which is recently qualified in our wave 3 setup and how exactly it's performed next day. So we want pure BTST, we exit immediate next day. Let's say the stock called AWHCL Antilopus 27.1, we got Antilopus. Let's check 27.1 Antilopus, how exactly it was doing. So now if I open the stock Antilopus 27.1, exactly we got which is here. As I said, like we want 3 to 5% immediate next day, sorry, 3 to 20% up to. So here is our entry, and next day how much it shot up? 5.9%. maybe it looks like a red candle for you guys, but it's shot up 6% nearby, then it took a reversal. It's a 6% is a huge rally. And if you observe AWHCL, which is 23.1 we got in the same month, current month, you can see 23.1 exactly we got here. This is on 23 January, and next day if you see, it is a green candle, it shot up again 6% immediate next day. And similarly you can check any stock, Senco we got, National Aluminium, Polymed, Voltamap. So you can check any stock and you can identify how much rally we got immediate next day. Let's say Sanduma, which is 310 we got. I'll open Sanduma. A few months back we got Sanduma on 310, let's see, which is October 10. Okay, exactly here we got Sanduma. You can see immediate next day it shot up 10%, just 10% rally immediate next day in Sanduma. As I said, like Tata Invest, you can see we got here our Orientech. There are many trades which we got, Star Cement, Yatra. There are some other trades which I said, Jai Carp. You can see Jai Carp is here, which is 2/9 September, and I was mentioned Vimta Labs also, right? So Vimta Labs also came in the, I think, before Jacob. If you observe, we can build the wave 3 scanner by using indicators, volume and price action logic. We combine all these together, we can easily build the wave 3 scanner, and it becomes 80% semi-automation. Just before market closing, we just execute the scanner. If any stock is qualified in our wave 3 setup, we can get it just like that. So this is how we can easily build the scanner. With a one single click, we can easily identify the results, and also the best part is we can download the backward data and we can do the back testing before going any live trades. That's it for the today's session. If anyone looking for the wave 3 scanner, you can contact us in this number. And also we have many other strategies and screeners. We will help you with the logic scanner building and understanding the strategy. Thank you so much. I wish you all the very best.